you say you gain 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Welcome back to my 600-pound podcast. I'm Jen.
And I'm Jess.
And today we are doing season 9, episode 13, Carrie.
Carrie Johnson. She's 37 years old and 600 plus pounds from Huntington, Texas.
This originally aired January 13th, 2021.
Did it really?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Wow. Okay. Interesting, because on Carrie's refrigerator, there was a save the date for the year 2014.
No, she was not
Yes.
keeping a save the date from 2014.
Okay, not gonna lie. Jake and I have a save the date from 2020 for a wedding that ended up not happening because of COVID. I mean, it happened just like after
Yeah.
a different day. But it's a magnet, so we use it to hold up other things on the fridge.
You know what, though? That's a good one. Okay, save the dates that end up being actual magnets. Keep those. The save the dates that are just pieces of paper. I'm sorry, but I throw them away. I throw them out.
Yeah, no, I do too. Throw them out. Sorry. Actually, I recycle them. Sorry.
Yeah, but a good magnet, it's hard to find, so
Yeah.
you have to pay for it.
Anyone planning
Free
a
magnet.
wedding, do the magnets.
Mail us your magnets. We should make a P.O. box.
The
so
one
people
on
can
the
send
one
us...
on Save
What?
the date magnets.
No,
I would love that.
no, just mail us trash, like stupid stuff, like a P.O. box just full of stupid stuff that people can send us, like
Oh my
trash.
God.
Or...
Do you know how many little Debbie snacks we would be sent?
Yeah, it's true.
I can't eat
P.O.
that.
box
I can't eat that.
overrun with rats eating the little Debbies.
Exactly. But what I was going to say was the save the date on Carrie's fridge was not a magnet.
How could you tell?
Because it was being held on by an actual magnet.
Stop. Why didn't I think of that? You can tell from the TV.
Yeah, because there was another magnet on top of it.
You know what? Looking at that house, I think that's the least of her problems. That was a messy house.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Carrie. Before we get into Carrie, though, in that house, what have you been watching this week?
No, I'm about to finish season 2 of White Lotus. That's it.
Oh.
And yeah. What about you?
I need to get into season 2 of White Lotus, but oh my gosh. I just binged watched in like 2 days The Pit on Max.
I want to see that. I want to see it.
I'm obsessed. It is so good. It is The Pit. It's like it's in Pittsburgh. It's like an emergency room, trauma room, and every episode is 1 hour of the shift.
Wow.
So it's all happening in one day. And honestly, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but my God, if all of that happened in one fucking shift, I'd quit. I would quit.
It's like, remember the show 24, where a whole season, every episode was supposed to be an hour of the day? Is it like that?
Yes. I never watched it, but yeah.
I didn't either.
Mm-hmm. It was something like that, but like one thing after another at this fucking hospital. I mean, it's not
Pittsburgh?
like in Pittsburgh.
What's happening in Pittsburgh?
I mean, it's not like Grey's Anatomy. There's no bomb threats. Staff aren't dying or people getting cut in half. It's nothing like that. Nobody's fucking in the stairwell. It's nothing like that. But it's just tragedy after tragedy, and it's like I can only cry so much while watching it.
Oh my God. It's a lot going on in Pittsburgh Hospital. I thought it would have been like just a lot of like dumb shit, like people that go to the hospital for like a fever or I don't know, you can't poop.
No, it's intense. It's intense.
Oh my God. I have
and
to watch
like
it.
Yeah, I do get grossed out easily by like body stuff, and of course it's an ER, so there's some gross scenes, like a dude gets hit in the face in one of the later episode. A kid gets hit in the face with a baseball, like in his eye, and they have to like cut around the eye. Can't do it. I can't do eyes. I can't do fingernails. I can't do toenails. I can't do eyes, eyelids, knees, kneecaps.
The back of the heel. Oof.
I can't do any of it. Oh, no.
Nope.
But I watched the whole thing. It was amazing. I think there's only one episode left. I'm so upset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll have to get into it.
Yes. Oh, and I've been rewatching The Hunger Games.
I gotta get in on that. Everyone and their mother is rewatching The Hunger Games right now.
Yeah, because the Haymitch book came out. I'm going to start the book tonight again.
Oh, my God.
I used to do a yearly reread of The Hunger Games every year, and then I stopped. I think the year of COVID, actually. I didn't read it because I was like, fuck, that's too depressing. And then I never got back to it. My yearly reread.
Is that your yearly, like, your mecca?
Mm-hmm. It really is my mecca. Every year, gotta reread The Hunger Games. Oh, I love that series so much.
Oh
Don't talk to me about it. Okay. What, anything else for you? Just White Lotus?
Yeah, just White Lotus.
Wow. Okay, girl.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right. Let's
if anybody else...
Oh,
I was going to say, if anybody else has anything interesting they've been watching, please let us know.
Facebook group, 600-pound life discussion group on Facebook. Join it. Answer all the questions or you will not be let in. Only cool people get in.
It's my 600-pound podcast discussion group, not life discussion group. It's for the podcast.
Sorry.
The amount of boomers I get that try to join the group and don't click any button except the one that just says, no, I'm only joining because I like the show. And I'm like, get out of here.
Immediate denied.
Decline.
You gotta click the buttons and you have to say you're joining because you like the podcast. If you click I'm only joining because I like the show, you will not be let in.
No. Also, why join? You're not gonna get anything.
No, yeah.
I mean,
no.
There's there's memes about the TV show, but also there's like little random things from the podcast, inside jokes that I would love to be a part of someday.
I love a good inside joke. Would love to be part of one day.
That's a quote from Michael Scott. I'm not going to gatekeep.
Yeah.
Not going to gatekeep quotes here.
I am.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay, well,
let's
should we get into it?
Carrie. Alrighty. Okay, so it starts on the night of her prom. No, I'm kidding. That's Carrie.
Wrong Carrie.
So she's in her Manolio Blancas on her New York City brownstone.
Wrong Carrie. Okay, real quick though about Sex in the City. I can't fucking stand Carrie Bradshaw. What? The ultimate fucking, oh my God, pick me girl. The ultimate.
She was, yeah, I mean.
Oh, maybe not a pick me girl.
No, not a pick me.
Not a pick me. But she's just the ultimate annoying girl.
Like, she's fucking writing her blog in 2000 with a skinny cigarette and her
Big is moving to Paris.
Big's moving to Paris. Shut up. You're in
Nobody
New York.
Likes Big. Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Back to this Carrie.
Yes, this Carrie in Huntington, Texas.
Oh.
She's 37. She's not in a New York City brownstone. She is living in a very green trailer.
That started out as white, let's be honest.
I would love to take a garden hose on full blast to the side of this trailer and get some of this green off of it.
Oh, I'd watch that. You know those reels where they're like cleaning carpets or cleaning sidewalks?
Yes, I love it.
Sides of houses. Oh, that's what I want. Somebody go to her house now. Oh, well, you can't.
We'll get into that later.
Oh, God, that was mean.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
So we meet Carrie and her husband, Chris. Chris wakes her up in the mornings in their bedroom. She wakes up. She says her knees are killing her in the morning, and this room is just, you know what?
It's something.
People, you know what? I can't say anything.
I know.
I can't say anything. It's bedrooms get messy.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, my bedroom's hella messy because I just have clothes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just clothes everywhere, but also I don't have like old cups in my room. No offense to people that have cups in their room. Like, we've all been there.
Yeah. She's the bedroom's laid out really weird. So it's their bedroom, and then in front of their bed is like a big cutout opening that goes to their bathroom, but there's no door. It's just like a bathroom with like a sink.
There is a door to the toilet though, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God. Because open air toilet near the bed? No, ma'am.
No. The poop comes out of the toilet and goes to your bed. You don't want that.
Well, I was talking more about the smell, not the poop
well,
particles.
that too.
But
too.
So, real quick about her bedroom, though. She does have curtains on her windows and bed sheets on the bed. It's not reversed, so we're good there. She says, so Chris has to help her shower. She is ashamed of having her husband help her. And then she says she has tree trunk legs because of her lymphedema. To which I say, why would you use that to describe your legs? But also, when she first said tree trunk legs, I immediately thought of, I had just watched The Hunger Games and PETA painted his face to look like a tree. So my immediate thought was, oh girl, you should paint your legs to look like a tree.
That scene where he's in the mud and he looks like a tree, it's so ridiculous.
Okay, seriously, how come on.
That's CGI.
Okay, well, no, that was not CGI. That was all makeup by professional makeup artists. What I want to fucking know, though, is PETA says he doesn't even get any gifts from the sponsors, so they didn't even send him any paint. So he did all of that supposedly with the materials around him. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. He painted his face to look like a rock, not a tree.
Oh my God, he did. Wow. Cut all this out. Just kidding.
Cut all this out. Oh, no. Sorry. I was confusing it with the scene. I'm a fucking fool over here. I'm thinking of the scene where he actually paints his arm to look like a tree in the training scene. That's what I was thinking.
But,
I'm getting all my scenes mixed up.
So you just rewatched it.
I did today.
That's that goldfish memory.
Oh, it really is. I have the worst memory ever. Oh my God. That's why it takes me so long to write my notes, because I got to write every little thing down. I got to type it all out on my phone in these episodes.
Gonna forget it.
Yeah.
So back to her bedroom. Chris has to help bathe her. She says he sometimes has to help her go to the bathroom. And this is when we find out she also has a daughter, Haley, who is 18.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She doesn't want her daughter having to help her with anything. So that's good.
That's good. Okay, props there. So, okay, they're preparing to give her a shower. And so she has this rack next to her bed of all her shirts hanging up. And Chris just pulls a little number right off that rack. I stole your line there. I had to.
little number. Didn't ask, hey, you want to wear this today?
Yeah. He picked it. Did he pick it for her, or did she say, hey, grab that one?
I think he just grabbed one off the hanger.
No.
That reminds me. Remember when you would like go to spend the night at someone's house and you're like, oh, hey, it was like a last minute thing, and you ask your parents to like bring you clothes for the next day, and they pick pants that don't fit. Like a shirt that's technically like an undershirt. The most uncomfortable pair of socks you own.
How did they always get it wrong?
Just ugly shit you don't wear.
No, the shirt that's 2 sizes too small. It's at the very bottom back of your drawer stuffed in there. That's the shirt they picked. Oh. But Chris didn't do that. It looked like it fit her. He grabbed, a shirt right out in the open. But then we get to the bathroom. A moment of silence for the bathroom.
Like, it was bad.
I can't believe that bathtub.
Is that original yellow? Original yellow to the home?
Girl, that wasn't yellow. That was like red or brown. The stains were red or brown.
It's like we got Homer Simpson showering in this place.
What?
The coloring is just coming off him and going on the walls.
God
it was rough.
Almighty.
It was bad. It was bad.
That was
mental illness.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I mean, they're both heavy set. It's hard to clean. I get it. You know, I get it. I can't judge.
Yeah, I get lazy cleaning my bathroom shower.
Of course.
I get it.
I get it. It sucks. But if I knew a filming crew was coming over,
no words.
I knew saving up for a professional cleaning crew.
That side of that house would have been white, spotless.
It wouldn't look like people lived here.
I would have rented a fake house.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, this is where we live.
Yep, I would have rented an Airbnb. I was gonna say one of those mansions.
You just take the advance money from the show and rent an Airbnb?
Honestly, could they do that? It wouldn't be as entertaining, of course, but...
I'd rather spend the money and go into debt. Because this is immortal. This is on TV. This is never going away.
This is immortal.
I mean, immortal.
Forever.
Yeah, but this is
right.
Chiseled in stone. It's never going away.
Once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
That's true. Very true.
Oh gosh. Can I also say, why are there so many toothbrushes in this bathroom?
One per day of the week. I don't know.
Stop. There was like 5 or 6 toothbrushes just sitting in that cup. And I'm whose are these?
Is this the only bathroom to the house? Maybe Haley
uses?
No.
Oh God, I don't know.
I hate that. I hate when the only bathroom you have to go through someone's room.
Oh,
it's
nightmare.
Awkward.
Yeah. Nightmare. Ew. But also, they were all in like one cup. I would not want my toothbrush to touch anyone else's toothbrush. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, that's pretty
I don't care if it's my husband. I don't care if it's Gerard Way or Harry Styles. Like, absolutely not. My toothbrush is not touching anyone else's toothbrush.
Okay, you're a fucking special toothbrush.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
So she mentions that because of her size, they have not been able to be intimate. It's been over a year. We all know what that means. We all know what that means. She still have to spell it out.
Yeah.
And I love how everyone uses that phrase. So she takes a shower. She finishes up.
Well, the camera zoomed in on the faucet, and it was like
Rude.
World War III in there. And then also Chris puts the curtain up behind Carrie. So Carrie gets in the shower first, and then he puts the whole curtain rod up behind her.
Because I think it fell off when she got in. I'm like,
oh, okay. Oh, poor thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
that sucks.
That little bar of soap in the bathtub, fighting for its life on that little ledge, fighting for its life on that ledge. Oh,
fighting for its life. Oh.
So the only thing getting her through the shower though is to start thinking about food. So Chris is helping her get dressed. She puts a bra on, then she puts on her big beige panties, and we see Chris boiling some bacon in oil.
It's a lot. It's like soup.
Yeah. Like, the bacon was drowning in that oil, and I was like, can you deep fry bacon like that?
I think so. He did it. It was edible. They ate it. They're not sick.
They ate it. The living room. We got to talk about the living room now.
There's a lot. I wrote down.
So
everybody, we all know 1,000 Pound Sisters.
Yes.
Sister-in-law, Brittany.
Oh,
This is a page from her book. All the shit on the
Mhm.
walls. Felt like we were back at Brittany's house.
oh
There
my
was
god,
so much
yes.
stuff.
Wow, talk about a
Her
cluttered
crosses.
wall. Yeah, there was glittery crosses on the wall.
We all know Jesus
Like-
loves a glittery cross.
Jesus loves a good bedazzle, you know? He's like, give it a little shine, you know?
Yeah, we didn't have that
Some
back in my
gems
day.
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put some gems on it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ. So, okay. Haley comes out and we meet Haley and it's like, oh, okay. That's her daughter. She walks just like her mom.
Mhm.
And another girl walks out behind Haley and I'm like, who's this girl? We don't find out till much later.
No idea.
I was like, I thought she had one daughter. That's just her daughter's
I
friend
know.
who also happens to be there while filming.
No, you couldn't pay me. If my friend was like,
No.
hey, we're filming, I'm getting lost. I'm not joining you
No,
on that.
unless I have a role to play. Like if we were filming 90 Day Fiancé, I need to be that nosy friend that asks the really inappropriate questions. So, are you just here for a green card?
With that accent.
Yeah. Are you just here for a green card? So,
Why are you
do
here?
you know how much money he has? Are you going to get a prenup? Like those questions that clearly come from producers. That's who I want to be. That
the
annoying
hard-hitting
friend.
best
Yeah.
friend that's like,
Yeah.
are you here for the right reasons?
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh.
All right,
God.
let's get into Carrie's backstory.
All right, let's do it.
So food was important growing up. It was the only time the whole family would get together and have a good time. That's everyone though.
That's okay. Food is important. Yeah, to everyone. Food was really important to my family. Girl, I'm sorry, but you're white. You live in a very small town in Texas. I assume it's just the plainest, whitest meals that you're eating. It's not like a culture,
No.
you know? It's
Culture experience.
no,
It's-
God, no.
I mean, come on.
Come on. And food is
Um,
important to everyone because you need it to live. And most families, eat together, especially, and even around holidays, most families eat together. So
Yeah.
that's insane. I'm like, girl, don't start with that.
Yeah. She mentioned that both her parents were overweight and they both loved to eat. She also has a brother named Cody, and she immediately throws him under the bus, saying, when my brother was born, I felt like I didn't get any more attention from my
Wow.
parents. And he was definitely my parents' favorite. He was the mom's favorite. And I was like, I mean, he's not here to defend himself. None of them are here to
No.
defend themselves. I don't know exactly.
We don't know the truth. We don't.
No.
But she says when she was 8 years old, she was at 100 pounds. And she talks about, how her brother was the favorite and she didn't meet her mom's expectations because her mom wanted her daughter to be one of the cheerleaders in like Friday Night Lights situation.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
There's-
Wasn't Friday Night Lights like a really depressing? It was a football movie about like
Yeah.
a town, like a small town, I think in Texas. Where
Yeah.
it's like the football is like kind of all the town has. I just watched this movie a couple months ago.
Oh, I've never actually seen the movie or the show because I know there's a show, I think.
Oh yeah, I've never seen the show, but
Yeah. Is it depressing or is it just like a football movie in a small town? Where it was high school football too,
yes,
right?
it was high school football in a small town, and that's kind of all they had. She could still
Sorry.
be a cheerleader, also. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
That's hella weird. But her mom was like, "No, bitch, you're too fat."
Wow,
Wow,
rude. She could still be a
rude.
cheerleader.
Exactly.
so-
Damn.
By the time she was 10 or 11, she said she was about 200 pounds. And by high school, she said she felt like a disgrace to the family.
Oh,
And she ate because she felt
Damn.
guilty. That's fucked up. Like, her parents, who cares? Like, that's so mean.
damn.
And then when she was 18, she was close to 400 pounds.
Mhm.
And she went to college, She said she was about 5 months towards the end of, was it her first semester or last?
It was her first semester. She said her college career lasted 4 to 5 months. I'm like, girl, that's not a career. I'm sorry. Sorry, hon. It basically ended because she ended up hooking up with a friend one night and had a one-night stand and got pregnant.
That's like winning the lottery. That's crazy. She said it was like a one-time thing, and immediately she got pregnant. So she had to drop out of school and move back home.
Yeah. Oh. And her mom the whole time just kept saying, "You're pregnant and unmarried. You're not married and you're pregnant." Girl, that is such like small town vibes. Like, what
it's not the 50s.
Nightmare. Yeah. Well, to her mom, it basically is. Yeah. So her mom's freaking out. And then basically she started looking for husbands on the internet. Carrie did, not her mom. But Carrie started looking for a husband on the internet, which is the best place to find a husband, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Obviously. I mean, props to people who use the apps and stuff, and, you know, no shame in that, but girl, looking for a husband straight out the womb. Not the womb. The baby's still in there.
Yeah. But she did it to get her mom to shut up. So, I mean, I can't blame her. That's annoying.
Yeah. But she basically marries the first guy who, quote unquote, said something pretty. What pretty? What
did he say?
Yeah, I want to know what he said. That reeled you in.
I'd love it to know. Yeah, Christ. So it got her mom to shut up, and she was 9 months pregnant. About 500 pounds at this point. At this point in real life, she's actually, she left the house. She's driving to a fast food place. She's getting a mocha coffee. She's driving around. And then we find out in the backstory, she's like, even though I was 500 pounds, she was more worried about her dad because he was even bigger than her. Like, her dad was severely overweight. And his doctor said he wouldn't live for another year if he didn't have weight loss surgery. So her dad ended up getting the bypass.
Oh, yes. Oh, this was crazy.
Yeah.
So her dad got the bypass. And meanwhile, she's still pregnant. Her dad actually, within 24 hours after the bypass surgery to lose weight, he became septic and died. And then that same month, she had her daughter.
Oh, no.
Oh. Ooh.
No. That's really sad.
That hits close to home. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, they left the stitch open in his stomach, and he died from... This must have been maybe, like, the early 2000s or the 90s?
Had to have been, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. How depressing.
I know, that's sad.
Like, yeah, that happened...
to somebody we know.
Yeah. Very depressing. That'll fuck you up for life, for sure.
Yeah.
God. But so, oh man, I wonder who his doctor was.
Not Dr. Now. Can you imagine? I hope that doctor probably got sued, right? I would assume they would have gotten, like, malpractice money from that or something,
I
right?
would hope if they sued, if they even thought to sue. I don't know. But she basically went into shock. Or no, sorry. Her dad went into shock, and that's how he died.
Yeah.
But, you know, that she said the first several months of her daughter's life, she was just, like, in a daze, basically. And then a few years later, her husband was abusive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who'd have thought the husband she found on the internet who said one nice thing. Ugh. So... she's worried that he would hurt her daughter, and when her daughter was 3 years old, the husband started to include Haley in Carrie's threats.
Yeah.
And so she told her grandma about the abuse, and this is when I got a little confused for a second. First she says, and my grandma paid, and I was like, oh, she paid for a hitman. Hell yeah, Grandma. Goodbye, no. Earl. No, Grandma paid a retainer for the divorce lawyer.
Mm-hmm. So they get divorced, and Haley, they move out, and she's only 24 years old.
Yeah.
And she starts working at Haley's daycare, She said she
Yep.
was about 560 pounds at this point, so it was hard to work.
Whoa.
And then at
That's-
27 years old is when she met Chris through social media.
Yes.
He said he didn't care about her size. He loves her. And Chris said he was the best thing that ever happened to them.
Oh.
Things were getting better. He wanted kids. They wanted to have kids. But she tried to lose weight so she could get pregnant. She did lose a little bit, and she got pregnant, but she ended up having 2 miscarriages when she was 36. Oh my God. And then they found a mass, and she had to have a complete hysterectomy. That's so sad.
Yeah. And that was at 36 years old. So that was
Wow.
like a year ago, right?
Oh, yeah, 'cause she's 37 right now.
Yeah. That's
Aw.
so sad. Oh, poor thing. But she says now she works at as a receptionist at a medical office. And we get the
Ooh.
scene of her ordering out lunch.
Yeah, but this is very,
Ooh.
very rare, though, that we see them work a normal job.
I know.
It's
Very
like
rare.
her,
Yeah.
Abby. Hi, Abby. Abby had a job.
Hi, Abby. Yeah. Oh, that's
Hi,
right.
Abby.
He did have a
a
work from home
remote
job.
But she's like in an office. This is
Yeah,
this is a rare
Yeah.
unicorn.
Whew. It is. I'm trying to think who else worked. Nikki, the redhead.
Yes.
She worked at the theater.
Yes,
Ah.
yes.
Loved her.
Does
to
Jocelyn
think.
work? Queen Jocelyn? I think she worked. Maybe.
Oh, I don't remember if she did or not.
I feel like she did. I don't remember.
Dang.
But
Oh man. But so we got back to current day, and she says she is currently worried about her marriage because of her weight. She feels like it's kind of getting in between her and her husband. They haven't been intimate in over a year.
mm-hmm.
She said remotely intimate, which makes me think they probably haven't had like
Anything.
penetration in
Yeah.
even longer.
Yeah.
She may have just been given BJs for a little bit. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Who knows? Okay. Chris pulls out this huge, what looked at first to be lasagna, but then when he like cut into it, it was like spaghetti.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because she's back home for
Yeah.
dinner after work. It was
Yeah.
like some kind of casserole of like spaghetti and Olive Garden
Spaghetti
breadsticks.
Pasta. Yeah, the Olive Garden breadsticks. That was new. That was interesting. She said she can't stop thinking about the pasta. And I was like, okay, girl, same. There's some days when you just really crave a good pasta and breadstick, you know?
Yes.
It's like,
Mm.
ooh. Chris is piling scoops and scoops of this like spaghetti pasta casserole thing onto this plate.
Mhm.
And then there's like 5 breadsticks on the plate that he gives to her.
There's a lot. Those are oily.
Her?
They're slippery. That's too many.
Like that is so that was a lot. That was a
Mhm.
lot. That was like bottomless pasta and breadsticks right there in their own home. Their
I
own
know.
trailer home.
It's like you don't know you don't need to
Damn.
go to Italy. Italy's here in this area of Texas.
Apparently. Oh God. And so she's talking about that chicken and pasta dish, whatever. And she's like, I just need it. I crave it. I need it. And then Chris says,
need
I
it."
think she likes food too much. And it's like,
It's like I think it's just
yeah.
a little bit. Not
You
too
think?
much.
you think? Girl, you think?
You think?
Oh, man. So we get the next day. They are going to Dr. Now's.
Mhm.
I love the later seasons. They just dive right into it. It's not the
Mhm.
early seasons. There's a mysterious doctor in Texas who works on people my size. No, they're like, yeah, we're going to Dr. Now's. She turns
Yeah.
on a nebulizer.
She's got to
to,
prep
like-
for this 2-hour car ride, so she's nebulizing.
The car ride is 2 hours.
I know.
She's like-
Relax.
She's acting like she's so worried about the drive. She's acting like, I don't know how we're gonna do this drive in one sitting. And I'm like, bitch, it is 2 hours. Shut up. Shut
Remember
up.
Lupia? Lupia almost died on that car ride.
You mean Lupe?
Oh, Lupe. Sorry, Lupe. Excuse me. Lupe literally was 30 minutes away from death on that car ride
Yeah.
to Houston.
Yeah.
So you can do 2 hours,
Yeah.
Carrie. Relax.
Lacey was dropped on the side of the road. on that car ride from Washington to Houston.
She had to hitchhike with a family from Facebook. So I don't want to hear it, Carrie.
No.
Shut up.
Stephen Asante's bed broke halfway through the trip, and then he had to use cinder blocks.
The cinder blocks to get him
under his
there.
bed to get him there. Oh, God. I don't want to hear it. Lacey pooped her pants on the ride to Dr. Now's. I don't want to hear it.
I don't
Oh,
wanna
2
hear it.
hours. Oh, bitch. Shut up.
No. You're the closest person. Stop.
God.
Yeah, so she's like, I want to just get there. It's such a long drive. So she doesn't want to stop for food, to go to the bathroom, or anything.
Wow. Yeah. That's insane.
They just get in the car and then bam, they're in Houston and they're at the office. And that was that.
Yeah, because it only takes 2 fucking hours. Christ. Yeah. They didn't stop once, which I'm like, okay, you do get some points there. Because I thought for sure she'd be like, oh, pull off. We got to get something. We got to get a little something. I need a treat.
Oh, we need a little treat.
We need you know what? I think it feels like some of these patients, when they drive down, they want to have like a one last hurrah, one last party before the party's over. Kind of like, what's her face from Hoarders we just covered?
Oh my gosh. Shanna. I just want to have one last party, get high before I go to rehab kind of situation.
But for her, it was the poop particles on the salad.
Yeah. She wanted to eat poop on salad one more time before the party was over. Gross.
If you guys want to listen to that episode, it's on our Patreon. You can follow in the link below, and it's $5 a month.
Yeah.
We also I also was able to do all of the Asante episodes that we've covered. You can just buy those like as like a set for, I think, like, I can't remember what I put it at, $5 or $7. I don't remember. If you want to listen to those, because it's all 5 episodes. I know we did the first episode of the Asantes for free, but the other episodes are all on our Patreon if you want to check it out. Link below. Sorry,
Link
plug.
below.
Link below. Okay, we're at Dr. Now's office, okay? With our girl Carrie.
So she thinks, she's hoping she's not higher than like 600 pounds, and she's pretty much right on the mark. She weighs 602 pounds, so not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
They get to room 5. Dr. Now comes in. They talk about all her health issues, her high blood pressure, her diabetes, her asthma. And he asked
the labored breathing.
Yeah, the labored breathing. Asked about her eating habits. She's like, I can't stop eating. It's just so hard. I love snacks and candy, sweets, sodas, and chips.
It's always the chips and soda and chips.
I can't say anything. I got home from work today and I just went crazy on a bunch of chips. I even stopped at the store and got cookies. It was bad.
Stop it. Stop. Okay, can I say? There's a Taco Bell less than 5 minutes from my house. I door dashed it today.
Oh no. Oh no. $45 at Taco Bell.
Yeah. No. It was actually $20, okay? It was reasonable.
Reasonable. For beans and tortillas. I'm kidding.
Shut
I'm kidding.
up.
I DoorDash. It's so bad. It's really bad.
I delete the app.
I do
but
too.
I always come back.
I always come back to it.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Dr. Now is talking to her about eating habits, and he looks at Chris. He's like, he has a weight problem too. Rude bitch.
I love it when he calls out the family. I want to get to the episode, I can't remember who it was, where I think it's a guy's episode, and there's a woman next to him, and Dr. Now like points to her and is like, you also have a weight problem, and she goes, we're not here for me, we're here for him, I'm fine. And Dr. Now was like, no, you're not.
Ooh.
I want to watch that one.
I don't know who that is. We're gonna have to find out who that is.
Either. We do. Oh gosh. So Dr. Now asks her what her exercise is like, and she says, I can walk about 5 to 10 steps. We both just covered our mouths. That's bad. just fine.
She's exaggerating a little bit. She goes to her office. She works in an office. How does she walk to her desk, to the bathroom? I think she's like...
Yeah, she might be over-exaggerating. I don't know, because she even walked, like, from the car all the way there. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
She can walk. You can do things.
There's stuff you can do.
Yeah, there's stuff you can do.
Speaking of 1,000-Pound Sisters, I cannot wait for the new season.
Oh, me too. I can't wait. Because it ended with them getting back from London, and then... there was...
Tammy's skin surgery.
Yes.
Right?
And then they...
supposed to be having...
The skin surgery. Removal. Yes. Yeah. Well, the consultation. I'm so excited.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I just want to see what happened at that fucking zoo with Amy and that meth head boyfriend of hers.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, God, I cannot wait. Oh, man. I do have a surprise. Should I say it now or should I wait?
Oh, if you want to do it now.
Yeah. So we last year covered season 6 of 1,000-Pound Sisters on our Patreon, and on April 15th, the day it comes out, the new season comes out, I'm gonna put episode 1 of season 6, our episode, out on April 15th. If you guys want to listen, kind of get a snippet. We're thinking of covering season 7. I don't know yet. It's gonna be a lot.
I know,
but on our plate.
Yeah, the first episode will be for free. It's already up on Patreon, but we're gonna post it for free for you guys.
Yes, yeah, because we covered all of season 6 on Patreon last year. But yeah, I'll give you guys just a taste of Patreon if you're interested. All right, so back to Carrie, and Dr. Now notices, he's like, so I can hear you breathing all the way over here.
If somebody told me that, I would fucking die. That's my biggest fear.
Die. Oh, okay. At work, it's only 2 floors. It's only 2 floors at my job. And when you walk from one floor to the other, the second I get up off the stairs, it's like, oh, give me a second. Oh. It's so bad. And I'm like fighting for my life.
You're trying not to like mouth breathe.
Yes.
You're trying to be so quiet, and you're like red in the face, and you're like,
and it's always someone is like immediately trying to talk to me as soon as I get up the stairs, and they're asking me questions, and I gotta be like, yeah, yeah.
It's so bad.
I'm fighting for my life.
So embarrassing.
Oh, God. Christ.
Okay, so yeah, Doctor now listens to her heart. He's like, your resting heart rate is 120 beats per minute when it should be 80. That's like,
whoa, girl.
That's bad.
Wow.
So he's like, okay, I'm going to give you the diet. Just eat for 3 times a day, 20 minutes meals. Just eat within 20 minutes. And he wants her to lose 60 pounds in 2 months. So, and then he's like, let's check Chris's weight too. Chris is like, no, we don't need to. But he's like, no, we're going to do that.
Yeah, bitch, we're going to do that. Okay, I'm curious. So I'm actually checking my heart rate right now. Oh my gosh, 78.
Oh, that's pretty good. Nice.
According to my watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, Woo. 78.
Okay, 78. There we go. Is that, God, I hope that's normal.
Yeah, he said that was
normal. All right, girl. My range today was 56 to 133.
Ooh.
133 was probably when I was switching laundry.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Okay, so Dr. Now tells her, you know what, bitch? You need to lose 60 pounds before our next visit. And while we're here, we're going to weigh Chris.
Yeah, so Chris gets on the scale. He weighs 318 pounds. So pretty much he's almost half of her body weight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
So
yeah.
They get back home. Oof. And we find out Haley's friend, the girl that was like there with them randomly, her name is Nicole. Yep. So we find out this random woman, Haley's friend. So it's been about a week since they were in Houston. They've been trying to make adjustments, eating healthier as a family. Haley and her friend Nicole are actually making them all dinner. They're making like little chicken and veggies. And
It's like a frozen box meal.
yes, the chicken looks weird.
Yeah, the chicken looks weird, and it's like a broccoli cheddar cheese stuffed chicken type of meal. And okay, the daughter is like making faces about the broccoli, and it's like, oh, you guys sure you want to eat this? Which, okay, not gonna lie, some of those frozen meals, yeah, but she kind of was like, you want all this broccoli? Like, bitch, you know they're on a fucking diet.
Yeah, be
Damn.
supportive, be positive.
I mean, also just get a broccoli stalk.
Yeah.
I feel like that's way cheaper than a $7 frozen dinner box. That's
I
only
know.
one meal. Christ almighty. But Carrie, I keep forgetting her name this whole fucking episode.
Me too. It
I
was
kept
weird.
forgetting her name was Carrie. Oh my god. I also didn't write Carrie very often on here.
I know. So
I don't know.
I would just say her or she
Her.
or
Yeah. Can I say she doesn't look like a Carrie? I think that's why.
You
I
think
don't
she's
know.
a Samantha? She's a Charlotte.
Fuck no. Girl, she's not even a Charlotte. And she's definitely not a Miranda.
No, she's. I don't know. I feel like she's more Charlotte if Charlotte was quiet.
Ugh.
I don't know.
God.
She's definitely not a Carrie.
Maybe. No. Oh my gosh. Which one are you?
I feel like I'm part Miranda, but
Yeah.
part maybe like I don't know. More Miranda.
I think we're both Mirandas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Samantha's my favorite character though.
Yeah.
Let's be real. She was the real one.
That's why she didn't come
God.
back.
The fuck, right? God damn.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
oh,
So-
this is when Carrie. Oh, I was gonna say Carrie says she snuck in a piece of pizza at work because she said it was quick and
Yes.
easy and right there. And I'm like, girl, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
gonna
blame her
lie.
for that. I can't say a word
I don't
about
blame
it.
her.
Nope.
No. And this is when we get to month 3. I didn't see
Mhm.
month 1 or
Nope.
2.
No, we didn't. We're just skipping to month
Interesting.
3. So they're back to Houston. Well, they're getting there. They're driving. She said they've been struggling. She's like, I know I didn't hit the goal. And
Mhm.
so tonight we're just getting a hotel because she's like, I didn't feel like very like relaxed
Mm-hmm.
last time because they drove straight there. So she's like, I swell up in the car and I know it affects my weight. So we're going to rest beforehand at a hotel for the night so I'm not swollen for the appointment because it might
Bitch.
adjust my weight. No, it's not.
Bitch. She really thinks being in a car is going to swell her up so much it's going to affect her weight. Bitch,
The
no.
2-hour drive.
The 2-hour drive.
That's
2-hour drive. You know,
like-
I keep saying 2-hour drive. Like in my head, it's singing the theme song, a 3-hour tour.
yes.
What was that? Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
A 2-hour drive. Like, girl, it's a 2-hour drive.
A hotel?
God, how embarrassing. I'm sorry. The
Okay.
next day, though, she wakes up. She knows she's not going to hit her goal, but she says she's still swollen. Oh, this is going to affect her weight. She's swollen.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So she was supposed to lose 60 pounds, and she's supposed to be 542. She weighs in at 590 pounds. She lost 12.
That's bad.
Chris also hops on the scale. He was 318, and Chris weighs in at 306. He also lost 12 pounds. They're twins.
Wow.
They're twinning.
That's crazy. So they go into the room. Dr. Now comes
Yeah.
in. She's like, she hasn't stuck to the diet.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's the goal here? She's like, the goal is to lose weight. He's like, then what are you doing to lose weight? Like,
Right.
and she's like, I know, I should have just done the diet.
Yeah.
And this one, Dr. Now's like, maybe you should do like counseling.
Yeah.
You and
Like,
Chris
girl,
both
you're
do
you
counseling.
know what? Dr. Now said this without saying this, but he's like, bitch, you're addicted. You're like so fucking addicted to food. That's I translated for him. That's what he
Yeah.
was really saying.
That's
Like,
what he
bitch,
really
let's
wants to
get
say.
you into therapy. You're fucking addicted.
Let's try therapy.
Christ.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
So he gives her the same exact goal, 60 pounds in 2 months. And
Yeah,
Chris,
Chris-
he wants to
yeah.
lose 20.
Yes. So after Dr. Now leaves the room, we get this frowny face from Carrie, and it's like an intense, like a Robin Brown almost, like a
where you're like forcing jowls almost.
Yeah, it was pretty wild looking. So, okay, later on, they are at Dr. Paradise's, and they go in. It's both her and Chris are doing therapy together. And Dr. Paradise asks her, oh, so how did you start with Dr. Now? And she said, oh, my family told me about him. I'm like, girl, you never seen the show? You never heard of the show before? Ma'am, come on. So they kind of get into, basically, Chris has a problem telling her no.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. She said he's too supportive and he wants to just give her what she wants.
Oof.
It's an awkward dynamic, I guess. He's like, I don't want to. And then he's like, kind of like, I worry if she loses weight and becomes a better person, she won't need me.
So Dr. Paradise is like, okay, so that's dangerous.
Yeah. It's like, don't make your usefulness based on her decline.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yikes.
It's like, she like, be the person she just wants to be with. Like, it doesn't matter if she's healthy
you don't have
or
to be her caretaker.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, don't have to do that. So they it's a very productive appointment. And then they get back home to their home. Yeah. And they have these little prepackaged meals of some really good looking salmon. This salmon looked fucking amazing. This is probably the best salmon I've ever seen. Good. It looks so good.
It looks so good. So they basically subscribe to some like healthy food service that sends them meals. And I'm like, that's what I need. That's what I fucking need. And even as they're eating it, even Chris is like, damn, this is really good. And it's like, well, because someone else made it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're working on...
A professional probably made it.
Yeah. So they're working on Chris telling her no. So they eat their little meal, and she says, like, oh, like, do you want to go get me a cheeseburger now? And haha. And he's like, oh, I'll see what I can do. Haha, just kidding.
I don't know.
This is when we see they have 3 cats. They were all standing around the salmon.
They were, standing at attention. Oh my gosh. So I noticed the cats earlier. There's no little dog. I think it's all just cats. Which, I love cats. Let's be real. Oh man. So all right, now we get to month 5. We are back at Dr. Now's. And her weigh-in. There's no complaints about the ride this time. That 2-hour tour. So she gets on the scale. She was supposed to lose 60 pounds. Let's see. She weighs in at 556 pounds. She lost 34 for a total loss of 47. And she's like, that's really good.
It's better than 12 than last time.
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. She's really good.
She's what is that
scene?
What is
Camp
that
Rock?
Camp
Rock.
She's really good.
She's really good. So then Chris hops up on the scale and he is 289. He hit the 200s. He lost 17 pounds for a total loss of 29. Not bad. He was a little bit closer to his goal than she was. So Dr. Now comes in and he's like, fuck's happening, girl? What are you doing? And she's like, well, I did incorporate fruit into my diet. And he's like, cut it out now, bitch. But he's like, also, if you're just incorporating a little bit of fruit, that's not going to cause like the slow weight loss.
Yeah.
It's not the fruit, bitch.
You're still overeating. And he's like, Chris was closer to his goal, and it's harder for Chris to lose this amount of weight because he's so much smaller. So it's like almost like he lost 60 pounds. Like, that's what it's like. Yeah.
And so he's like, you are either eating too much or you're sneaking food. And immediately, as soon as he said sneaking food, she was like, I am not sneaking food, bitch. And it's like, either you are or you're eating multiple of those like healthy meals in one sitting.
Tell the truth.
Ooh.
So
The
Dr.
truth
Now,
will set you free.
Dr. Now wants her to start to go to therapy alone. He wants her to double up on therapy. He wants her to do couples therapy with Chris and then therapy by herself. So
Okay.
yeah.
Can I say, there's so many people on the show where I'm like, they need therapy ASAP, and they also need couple and solo therapy.
Yes.
And it's so rare for him to say, you need more therapy.
I know. What's up with
And
this?
I'm like, sir, can you please get everyone into fucking therapy like a fucking sap, please?
maybe
My
maybe
goodness.
because it's season 10 and he's wised up by now that people need to just start at therapy immediately.
Maybe.
Maybe.
In the early seasons, he was like, oh, at like month 8, oh, maybe you should start seeing a therapist. Have you ever thought about that? No, month 1, the second they get there, bitch, we're signing you up for therapy. You need it.
Yeah.
Nobody, what is it? Neurotypical person is 600 pounds, okay?
Oh, that's true.
You know?
Something happened.
Something.
So
Goodness.
he's giving her 2 more months to do 60 pounds. It's our last chance. So they leave. And now we're at month 6. And they're,
he's like, come on, bitch.
we're back home. Dr. Paradise wanted her to start to build up her self-esteem. So she's got her little sticky notes and she's writing herself cute little stickies of just like motivational things. Like, it's my time to shine. And I'm doing this for me, and just smiley faces and stuff.
One post-it was just the word me with a heart around it. We also got some really good ones. We got keep your eyes on your goals. We got another one that says focus. Keep your character in check. This is my time to shine. Accountability, positivity, happiness. And that's when I saw she's got a save the date from 2014. And my personal favorite was, what other people think about you is none of your business.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one. I'm just now realizing I should have said all those in my Home Goods sign reading voice.
Yeah, it's too late. You already did it, though.
I know. I already did it. I'm so sad. But what was the sign in her house? What was it? Something about this house is a home.
It's probably that.
It's probably that. I don't know.
All because two people fell in love.
Kitchen. I hate those signs.
Eat.
Bar. You have bar.
I do have bar.
But yours is cool, though. Yours is cool. I like it.
You're just saying that.
I'm not. It does look. It legit looks really cool because it is a bar, and the sign looks like a bar. Like, it's cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Stop it. I like it. Shut up.
Eat.
I love that one. Kitchen. Oh.
All right. So we are now at month 7. We're back at Dr. Now's office. Chris has had that. Chris has one of those big dog shirts on. Remember those big dog shirts?
Yes.
That were everywhere in like the early 2000s.
Okay.
I would love to get my hands on one.
I know. Can I say I had a big dog shirt? It was my favorite. You remember this because it's in so many fucking pictures. It's the big dog shirt, but it says Digi-Dog on it.
Yes.
In the Digimon font.
Yes.
And then it had like the little dogs and Digimon on it.
Oh my God.
Man. I loved that shirt. You know what happened to that shirt? Dad did the fucking laundry and it turned pink.
I think I remember this because it was like a white shirt, or was it gray? Yeah.
It was white.
Okay.
And I was so mad it was pink.
Petition, bring back big dog shirts.
Petition, bring back big dog. Big dog.
We're bringing it back. I bet it's going to come back.
You know what?
Mark
it's
my
going to
words.
come back. Okay, I'm looking up Digi-Dog shirt right now because
like,
I just want to know where it is. Oh,
like, everybody
man.
thought Champion was lame and Champion's now cool and hip again. Big Dog, I think, is coming back.
Big Dog.
2026 Big Dog.
Oh, wow. Okay, these are not the Big Dog shirts I remember. There's I am the big dog. And then there's I'd like to care, but my give a damn's busted. Is
No.
that?
So
I don't
Chris,
think that's right.
I think Chris has had this big dog shirt since like 2000. Then he's had this one it's vintage.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. I don't want to get too stuck on the big dog, but okay. So last weigh in, Carrie was 556 pounds. She has to lose 60. She has to be 496 today. But today she weighs in at 491. She lost 65 pounds for a total loss.
That's crazy.
Of 112 pounds for a total. And then Chris gets on the scale. He was 289. And he weighs in at 271 pounds. He lost 18 pounds for a total loss of 47 pounds.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Nuts. Good for them.
Good for them. They did really good this time. I'm so proud. Good job, guys. Claps for them.
Have been seeing Dr. Paradise still, and they've been working on self-esteem. Dr. Now was very happy with the progress they have made, and he has approved Carrie for her surgery. And he scheduled it for a month out. He just wants her to lose 20 pounds. So this is when we get to month 8.
Yeah.
And we're at the hospital.
We're at the hospital. Oh, gosh. And this is when we find out Carrie tells us that life threw her a curveball last week, guys, because guess what? Big's moving to Paris. Well, sorry. I had to say it. I'm so sorry.
That was good.
No. Oh, thanks. Well, not only did Big move to Paris, but there was a flash flood that wrecked her entire trailer. She not only lost her Post-it notes, she also lost her bedazzled cross and her home good signs.
Oh, that saved the date?
Save the date from 2014. Gone.
How are they going to remember when the wedding is?
Oh my God. Chris probably lost that big dog shirt.
No.
That
just
was
when
vintage.
Big Dog was coming back.
Just when they were coming back. God damn it. So they have been staying at a hotel the last few nights. Carrie is upset. Naturally so. She did not want to recover in a hotel. I totally get that. But also, I would much rather recover in a hotel, though. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. It kind of depends on the hotel.
Well, okay, true. If it's a Motel 6, absolutely not. But if it's like, a Hilton or something, yeah, okay. Or like a, whatchamacall, a Marriott.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Those mattresses, something about those mattresses, the pillows, the comforters, the duvets, everything about the hotel bed is just perfect.
Mm-hmm. And then
I don't know.
Bleed on the sheets, it's not your mess to clean up.
Oh, exactly.
She doesn't have to worry about it.
No, and they're always so cold with the AC.
Yes.
Oh, and you can just get room service.
Oh, that's true. You know what? That is a pretty good idea, but she doesn't want to do that. I don't know.
I want to do that. I want to have surgery just so I can go to a hotel. Wait, why would I need surgery? I can go to a hotel without the surgery, though.
Yeah.
But, man, I want to go to a hotel.
Just do it.
I want to know where they get their pillows from.
You can probably find them online.
Hotel pillows, hotel sheets. I don't want to buy it directly from a hotel because I'm really cheap. And I don't want to buy I don't know, full price. But I also don't want something used.
Oh.
No.
No way.
No.
You could not pay me. But then again, I'm using it while I'm there, so I don't know. It's fine.
Oh, I know. I don't know. Okay, so back to Carrie, though. She is, after that disaster, the natural disaster that took away her home, she's working with Dr. Paradise on it, which is like, oh, thank God. Like, thank God you're in therapy. Like, that's great. You're working through that with him, because that's like a huge loss. But she only lost 16 pounds this month. She was supposed to lose 20, but Dr. Now was like, you know what? It's fine. Whatever, girl. We got you.
Yeah.
Because he did say 20 pounds or else we're canceling it day of.
It's
but she did have a serious event happen, and she's still working on it. So Dr. Now does the surgery. No robot. No robot yet.
Nope.
Does the surgery. Everything's going great. And he pulls the stomach out. And Dr. Now made sure to check all those stitches. Good for him.
Yes. Because she said she thought she would have been scared because this is how, like, her dad died from a gastric.
Yeah.
But, she's like, she felt very calm during the whole thing. And yeah, there was no complications. Everything went really good. And she should lose 25 pounds the first month and 15 pounds a month until she gets close to her target weight.
Yeah.
So now we're at a new town in Texas.
Yes.
It was like some other place.
Some other home. It's a few weeks after the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
They're at a new place. They are all eating dinner together. Carrie, Chris, Haley, and her boyfriend Colton. And they're all eating like burgers while she's still on her liquid diet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, guys.
That's rough.
Come on.
She's drinking broth while they're all eating these burgers in front of her.
Oh,
they're in their temporary home. So she's having a rough time. Yeah. But she said they were.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to say she misses her chair though. And worst of all, her favorite baking pans.
Oh, what about your cat? I mean, I hope the cats came with them.
Oh, God, I didn't even think about the cats. Oh, my gosh.
I know. I hope they got out.
Oh, my gosh. What was a flash flood?
Oh, no.
Oh,
okay. Well,
God.
I don't know.
Oh, God, we got to move on. I can't think about that. Oh, God.
She said that they were able to get housing assistance, so they're recovering in this house for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel bad. She's just drinking this broth.
Ugh.
And then
she misses food, you know. She says liquid diet is hard and they're all eating fucking burgers in front of her. Rude. Offense. Rude.
So, month 9, we are at a park. Carrie and her daughter, Haley, they're walking around. They're going to get some exercise. She did not wear a sensible shoe.
Oh, I didn't even look at the shoe. What was it?
She just wore a slide. No socks.
Huh.
And she's like, we're going to go walking on trails in the woods. And I'm like, oh, you didn't want to put on like a closed toe, like a tennis shoe. All of her shoes this whole episode have been very flat. She wore a lot of ballet flats.
Huh.
Like, not very sensible shoes.
Ooh,
her feet must be so uncomfortable.
And honestly, I threw out all my flats just because they all ended up smelling so nasty.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I can't do flats.
But so uncomfortable.
They are so uncomfortable. I mean, even like the most quote unquote comfortable flat, it still smelled. Ew. Ew. My feet, gross, stinky feet. But I was gonna say my coworker just got me onto this brand called Rothy's, which I'm probably really late to the game. Those are like flats or any. They make a whole bunch of shoes. I got not flats, but they're like the oh my gosh, not clogs. What the fuck am I trying to say?
Not flat,
like
but
not flats, not clogs.
Like
I don't know. I got a shoe.
Yeah.
It's a slip-on. Yeah, it's a slip. It's cute. But you could basically throw them in the wash, though.
Oh, wow.
And you don't put them in the dryer because they might shrink, but you just leave them out to dry.
That's cool.
And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I need this for my stinky feet. So, yeah,
Carrie,
I got them.
It's got to get on that.
We'll see. I know. Shit.
She's got these slides on for their walk through the woods.
Ooh, girl.
She said that she is currently 457 pounds. The last time she saw Dr. Now, she lost 18 pounds. Dr. Now says she needs to buckle up. No, I'm kidding. Buckle down.
Oh, she's got to buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup. She better buckle down. You remember Dr. Buckle?
Yes.
God, that was so funny.
Who was it? Lupe.
Yes. Buckle up, Buttercup. I love that.
Buckle down.
Oh, man.
Because her progress is kind of like slowing a little bit, and she's back on solids. So Dr. Now is worried she might start to overeat soon.
Yeah.
But Dr. Paradise has been saying she has to get out of the house more and do activities she enjoys to like keep herself busy. And
that's exciting for her.
Yeah. And now we're at month 10. We're back at the office. Last appointment, she was 457 pounds, and she is 442. So she lost 14 pounds for a total of 160. Oh, and Chris is here.
Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. Chris is here. He weighs in at 257 pounds. He lost 14 for a total loss of 60. They both lost 14. She lost 160. He lost 60. This is crazy. Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. What's crazy is I was totally ignoring everything you just said while you were talking. And I was looking at Big Dog shirts. And I found this one right here. It says, I'm retired, but I work full time as a pain in the ass. And it's a picture of a big dog on the couch with a beer. And he's sitting in like a chair holding a beer. And his like belly is hanging out and his jeans are unbuttoned. I need this fucking shirt. I need this shirt.
We should get that one.
Oh my God. This shirt is $24.99 to $29.99.
Big Dog was not that expensive. The
Big Dog is... No. It's the girl, the tariffs.
This is terrible.
This
Can't
is
even have
awful.
Big Dog anymore.
I know.
Crazy.
I was going to say, we're going on a cruise next month, and I'm like, we should all get Big Dog shirts.
We should get Big Dog shirts.
I will die.
Like bathing suit cover up Big Dog.
Oh my God, please, please. They even have basic ones that just say, I am the Big Dog.
Oh, yeah. Well, that kind of looks like the original.
I know.
All right. We gotta stop talking about Big Dog. Where were we?
I know. I can't stop.
Okay. So they all are losing weight. They're doing really good. Even Haley's losing weight. Dr. Now says, oh my God, that's a good one. It's just the classic Big Dog.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. How about this one? It says, Big Dog Dad, do I look like an ATM?
Oh, okay, I'm trying to do a podcast. You're just showing me photos of Big Dog. I gotta finish. We gotta finish this.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay.
Guys, if you have Big Dog shirts, please take photos and put them in the Facebook group. This is amazing. Please.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dr. Now was a little worried. She was gonna try to rely on surgery.
Yeah.
Too much to lose weight, but she is sticking with everything else and just doing it, and she hasn't gained anything. She's doing very well. So he thinks like in another 10 to 12 months, she should be at her target weight and maybe possibly skin removal. And then he looks at Chris. He's like, you kind of need to work a little harder on your weight loss.
Damn. Oh my God. Leave Chris out of this. God damn. So during that, though, Carrie also said, even Haley has been losing weight. It sounds like the whole family has been working together to like stick to a diet of some sort and some sort of exercise too. If, Carrie and Haley went to the park to go like for a walk and shit, Oh
my God. And now we're at month 12. We're at the end.
Month 12. Wow.
Current weight, 409 pounds. Weight loss since surgery, 66 pounds. For a total loss, 194 pounds.
Wow. We don't get Chris's update, but whatever. She's at this boutique with
That's
Haley.
what I wrote. I wrote she's at an interesting boutique.
Okay. Why is it in all these reality shows, this 90 Day Fiance, even Teen Mom, any reality show, they always go to like a local boutique. Like, where are these boutiques? Like, okay. Like, you never see them go into a name brand store like a JCPenney's or like, I don't know.
A Macy's,
Forever 21, a Target, a Walmart.
I don't think they can. There's too much to blur out.
I guess, but also with these boutiques, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever really been to like a mom and pop clothing store. I mean, that's great. Support local, support local mom and pops.
You've been to the beach, the airbrush t-shirt stores. That's this.
Yes. I was trying to figure out what this store was because the walls are so many different bright colors attack you. And then it's that, but then it's also the animal print, which is also in funky colors. So it's like you got these bright funky colors hitting you in the face, and then you got the animal print, and then the shirts. No.
The one she picked up, I was like, oh, I thought she was just going to look at it.
Girl, put that down.
No, she didn't even try it on. She just, oh, this is cute. Grabbed it, took it to the front counter.
No.
Oh, it was like a black long sleeve top, but half of the sleeve was black and white stripe for the
Yeah.
one half of the sleeve, and then the bottom of the sleeve was like cheetah print.
Oh, no. Oh, this is so 2012. Which makes me confused with the timeline. But then I also got to remember this is a small town. You know,
We got
the biggest town is Houston, 2 hours away.
and
you
we
know.
can't, Big Dog. He's still wearing Big Dog shirts from 2000. Ugh, so we can't say anything about her, I guess.
Fuck. I mean, you know what though? She's excited that she just gets to go shopping in public with her daughter again. She can actually fit into a lot of these clothes. Good for Carrie. Good for her. Good for her. This just boutique is just woof. Pun intended, Big Dog.
All right, so we're back
man.
at home. They are playing cornhole outside, the family. They're having a good time.
Why is this game called cornhole again? Is it just because the bean bags are supposed to have like corn in it and there's a hole and you throw the bag of corn in the hole?
I guess that's why it's called.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So I thought this was ending really positive. I'm like, okay, this is really good.
Yeah.
But then she's just got to throw this in. She's like, I still have asthma. Like, why would you spy?
Girl, you and like millions of other Americans all have fucking asthma. Are you fucking kidding me? I still have asthma. Ugh.
And on a
And
positive.
she's like, yeah, good God. Okay. Girl, lots of people have asthma. Calm down. She is a little hard on herself, though. She does wish she was further along with her goal. But it's like, girl, you're doing great. Like, keep at it. And yeah, the episode just ends with her, Chris, and Haley playing cornhole. And Haley was like, oh, I suck at this. And guess what, guys? Haley sucked at cornhole. She's spoken into existence. So
positive
be positive,
affirmations.
guys. Positive affirmations, Big Dog. Yes. Oh, man. That's Carrie's story.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and she has a Where Are They Now? I have not looked up anything, so I don't...
Oh, okay. Well, I was when we had done, what's his name, Paul? Yeah, Paul. I did see a little bit of Carrie's, so I was a little spoiled, but I'm not going to say a word. But in 2 days, we will have Carrie's Where Are They Now on Patreon for you all to listen to. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. Join the Facebook group. All the links are below in the show notes, whatever. And if you didn't like this, just don't listen. Yeah. Just don't say anything. Keep your thoughts to yourself, please. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go search for more Big Dog shirts. But yeah. I'll catch you on the next one.
Have a good week.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600 Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600 Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600 Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.